Sure.
Yeah.
I think like Reeve, he got me. That's or no, is it no, it's not Reeve. It's Viry, Viry. I think he's a newer player based off some of his plays, but it was interesting. His game versus me was so interesting because he could have won that game, and it's interesting to see that the way he played it, that's viable. I guess that's the way of putting it. Like, it's interesting that that works. Like, I like if he played it just slightly better, I'd have lost by just putting his summoner away. But it shows me like all these new players. I think there's a lot of promise there, and it's very cool to see new styles, new players, and new ways of approaching matchups.
Interesting. You have me intrigued. I'm clicking on it. I'm seeing an Edia that's alone, and then an Edia that is punching you in the face.
That was mostly. It was like it was a lot of punching each other back and forth really hard.
Yeah.
And I'm curious. Like this was the matchup where like after this game, I was like, okay, like I'm worse than I thought I was, and really need to adjust. Like, what am I doing wrong in this matchup? Because he played well. I'm not going to say he didn't play well, but there's things which he does during this game, which is clear indication that he's not the most comfortable with this game right now. Like, not to flame or anything
Yeah,
like that,
no,
but
no,
it's just
no.
like,
I totally get it. Yeah.
um,
Yeah, I also get the I'm not as good at this as I thought I was, sort of feeling. Yeah, I feel like it's just always there in Summoner Wars. Like the amount of times it's a game where I'm just like I am so ahead. This is my game, and then like I either lose or almost lose. Like yeah, it happens all the time. Watched Waterd's lost to the Cave Goblins. Good game.
Oh, I need to watch that. I need to watch that.
I like the sound of that. Do.
Which is the one? There's a few. I can send you the ones me and
Yeah,
Bean were passing back and forth.
yeah, for sure.
Uh, this is one which I think Prophet should have 100 or I want you to watch this game at some point. You don't have to do it right now.
Okay.
But there's a mistake I think which is made, which I think immediately loses Swampworks the game. Even though if they didn't make that mistake, like they were so far ahead and they made just one mistake and then they lose the game based off that mistake. Like Prophet played really well, but at the same time, there's like Swampworks should have won that game, and there's one mistake, and both B and me came to it separately. So I'm curious if you think the same thing. Um,
Interesting. Now I'm curious. That scratches the same itch as like when we watched like Div 1 players and then tried to
yeah.
guess what they would do. Like, are you clever enough to find the error?
Oh, also, did you see the Bean sent this to me last week? One of the devs basically posted for season 2 the win rates for each faction versus each other.
Oh no crap! Where is that?
Let me send it to you.
Is
Also.
that on Joe's blog?
It's on. I'm not sure if it's Joe Jaruthless. That might be Joe's. I don't know. Just Bean sent it to me.
Please send me that. It's the only. Yeah, Joe hasn't posted anything.
It's on. I just sent it to you.
All right, let's see. Interesting. Why? What is this website? Oh, it's on Twitter. Lol.
It's Twitter. Yeah.
Um.
Yeah, it's X now.
Yeah. Sorry.
If Al's giving you a porn site or something, false copy and paste.
He's even like commenting. Oh my god, they actually changed the URL. It's all right. Well, you got me. Now I want to look at this.
Yeah, no, take your time.
All right, 1 second. Let me pull up this objective data about which factions suck and which factions are good.
Which one do you think is gonna be the best without looking at it, or the highest win rate?
I gotta look away. In
This
in
this
it,
is not. Sorry.
yeah, this is the entirety of season 2.
Exactly. So for every single, it combines everything. There's no like entirety of just public matchmaking season 2.
trying. I almost want to like go through. Okay, no, we're gonna do this. You thought we were gonna play games. We're not gonna play games. All right, I'm gonna go through every faction like why I would think. Okay, so the two factions that are new, High Elves and Swamp Orcs, I'd say probably aren't doing anything special just because they're new, and I think they're both kind of tricky. So I think people would lose. Wayfarers, Shadow Elves. I think it'd be. It just it all. I always see a faction. I'm just like, it seems like it'd be pretty mid. Maybe I'm guessing Shadow Elves. I'm guessing both Wayfarers and Shadow Elves are slightly above average, but not a ton. Crossed balls are. I'm just like trying to look at a faction and be like, would this be the one that would be crazy? Um,
Which one do you think would be the worst? Or is that?
I got nothing. The
Mhm.
worst. I mean, like I would say something like Cave Goblins balls are, but it's also the online data, so
Mm.
they're like I feel like new players struggle against those factions slightly
Yeah.
more. Um, it could maybe be like Vanguards or Fallen Kingdom or something for worst. For best, I feel like I have to go with something boring like Savannah Elves. Maybe I'm willing to say something like Cloaks is top tier, like as top tier. I don't know. Like
Mm.
people have figured them out at this point.
Mm.
All right, give it to me. Which were the best and the worst?
By far, running away with it, the best was Cave Goblins. Highest win rate.
Oh my goodness.
36.
I all right. I've lost all faith in this data before I've even looked at it. There's nothing you could have said that would have made me lose.
And then
See,
in second place,
yeah.
sorry,
No. Go ahead. I'll be
second
salty
place
in
is
silence.
Wayfarers. So basically the two aggro factions. I mean, it makes sense. They're just noob stompers, right? If you're a new player, it's really hard to deal with Cave
Yeah,
Goblins or
yeah.
Wayfarers.
And I think like when we've um yeah, I think like for a while Joe was saying, and like some of the Joe was saying that like they wanted to maybe come up with some way to nerf cave goblins because like it seemed too strong from the data. And I think only recently like I've heard him like in the community kept like backlashing and being like, no, like it's just noob stomping.
Mhm.
Like it's just inflated because of that. And I think like in some sort of podcast recently, he was like, yeah, you gotta balance like from like the best possible play versus like beginner play and whatnot. So I think they understand that numbers aren't just everything. Let's go. Let's see it. Well,
So it took me a little bit to. So on the right side is basically the grand total, which is how that faction's win rate.
I see.
Versus on the bottom is the because I was confused. I was like, oh, Cave Goblins is the worst, but no, it's the opposite. So yeah, the right side
Is the
is the
general win rate
general. Yeah.
interesting? And only 50 cents. Okay, I want to see something like Fungal Dwarves versus Shadow Elves. Let's see. Oh god, this is I need my is my drawing tool here? There we go. Fungal Dwarves versus Shadow Elves. Where's the Shadow Elves? Nope. Oh my god, I cannot read. Fungal dwarves have a 38% win rate against shadow elves. All right, I'm vindicated. Is there a worse matchup on this board? Swamp orcs against cave goblins are at 37. Interesting. Huh.
Vanguards versus Phoenix Elves. Vanguards just have terrible across the board.
That's really interesting that vanguards are so. Because season two, we've had the changing. Sneaks has some crazy polar matchups.
Oh, Sand Goblins versus Cave Goblins. Cave Goblins just destroy Sand Goblins. Holy, I didn't even
Yeah,
realize
what
that.
is these stats are
I
busted.
would feel like if I felt, I mean, I've never played it, but I would feel like Sand Goblins would feel really good in that matchup.
I would too. I would not like you want ping damage and you got ping damage. Fascinating. Yeah, Sneaks has so many polarizing ones. Fungal Dwarves too are pretty all over the place. They have a 38% win rate to God. Fungal Dwarves need like +3 health or something. Fungal Dwarves have a 44% win rate in season two. All right,
Yep.
that is the first like glimmer of hope I have that maybe this -1 health change will be reverted. Um, because even the stats, um,
Back it up.
yeah,
I
but
I think the interesting trend is the more aggro the faction is. I mean, it kind of makes sense. Like literally, like you can do it by tier list. Like Cave Goblin's probably the most aggro with Wayfarers. Like they're the number 1, 2. And then you
yeah,
have Fallen Kingdoms, Obsidian Dwarves. They're like the 2, 3, 4, right? It's so interesting in terms of. I guess Sky Avians are the only one which have a lower win rate. Like
oh, interesting. Yeah, I guess they have, yeah, cave goblins, wayfarers. It's interesting that Fallen Kingdom is high.
yeah,
Goodness, I haven't played Fallen Kingdom in a while. Obsidian Dwarves is high too. Yeah, it seems. God, it's just so hard to balance things. Like the more you think about, I mean, like, and the playtesters do such a good job, and like they're so vigilant about everything. But like, there's just like so many philosophical debates to have about like how to do it. But like, I think
Mhm.
I was talking to level 3 CPU, and like an issue that will come up in the playtesting Discord is like that what you're looking for when playtesting is that like 50% win rate of a faction. Like you want to play a faction, and then you want at the end of playtesting it should be roughly around 50%.
Mhm.
But like there's been discussion. I mean, this is a few months ago at this point, but and this is all secondhand, so like whatever, grain of salt. But of like, well, couldn't 50% maybe be too high to go for out of playtesting? Because when these factions are still in playtesting, like people haven't really figured them out. So if we get to 50% in playtesting, isn't it really only just going to go up from there once like our errands and our profits come out and like play 500 games with the faction?
Yeah.
And so like how do you, yeah. And there's also something to be said for like well, is it not like should you balance to cater for the beginner experience, like the cave goblin stomp so much for beginners? Like I mean, I would say no because I'm an elitist, but like
Mhm.
there's just so many things to take into account when playtesting.
Yeah, no, I agree. I mean, I don't think Cave Goblin's to be. I think it's sort of like a rite of passage, right? And then it's also really cool to see, like you have Bean, right, who is so successful. Like even though technically Cave Goblins are, they start out really high, and then as you get better, they can become easier. You still have players like Bean who can take them and do really well with them, um, even though there are some unplayable matchups. But outside of those, uh, you know, uh, it's really cool to see people do really well with them. I think in your last matchup. I forgot who was the Cave Goblins player was sort of talking about that, how he's the type of person who likes taking underrepresented factions and playing them, and I
Mhm.
always found that really cool. Um,
Yeah. Yeah, because like the Kate, I like that thought, like the rite of passage. Like, I mean, they're one of the coolest factions in the master set. I feel like,
Agreed.
just yeah, I don't know, like they stand out.
They just have really cool turns. Like, yeah,
Yeah, I feel like the most iconic are cave goblins in Fallen Kingdom. Like, just like the
agreed.
weirdest. Like all the others, like yeah, I guess like there's some amount of vanilla, but
Hmm.
yeah,
I'm really impressed by how even the numbers though are across the board. Like there are, of course, like fungal dwarves and cave goblins, but uh, outside of that, like they're all like between 55 and 45%, which I think is a great range. Um,
yeah. No, the final ones. Oh, Skyspear Avian's 48. Sad. Very sad. Tundra Orcs 48. Very sad. Um, yeah, I'm surprised that some of the matchups are like I wouldn't have expected. Like even with being like, blah, statistics are flawed. I wouldn't have suspected like some of how poor these are. Like cave goblins against sand goblins being like a 75% win rate. I mean, that is in like even if we're saying that's a beginner thing, that's way higher than I ever would have thought a matchup would get in polarity.
yeah, no, agreed. It's also interesting to compare them to the tournament statistics, and then you can sort of see, like you said, like King Goblins go down to 44% if you look at their tournament win rate in the last High Elves versus Swamp Orcs. Um,
Yeah, yeah.
or like, yeah. and then Fungal Dwarves go up to 46%. So it's like,
Yeah.
uh, Fallen Kingdoms are probably a little bit. I mean, people have been talking about that a little bit. They might be a little bit overtuned in the tournament just because Ret gets the 2+ health, and they've been doing. How are they this? Oh, no, actually, they're doing pretty poorly this one. Interesting. Could be because of the new factions. It's hard
Uh,
to say. So,
no, yeah, I was just agreeing.
so I've messaged Bean because I was playing Sand Goblins versus Savannah Elves, and I was before the match. I was just looking at a bunch of games from last tournament, and I saw that Sand Goblins won every single one, and I was like, "Oh my god, is this like super one-sided?" And then I was playing my game, and it seemed as long as you played aggressively, it seemed pretty hard for the Sand Elves player. But then Bean was like, "You should look at the other tournaments," and I looked at it, and it comes out to more 50-50. So
It's Sand Goblins versus what?
Savannah Elves,
Yeah.
um, because it felt like you could just ping away basically at their summon because 10 health basically. Um, and that's how I saw it. Like last tournament, I think that matchup was like 6-0 to Sand Goblins, and they all play the super aggressive style, which I think is very hard for Savannah Elves to deal with. Um, I'm also curious. A lot of times, I think people watch other people's replays how they play things, and so it could be that everyone just follows whatever the last person was doing because they won that way. So it just ends up like in a chain reaction where everyone's just playing the same exact way. Uh, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I felt that way during when we were practicing for the Sand Goblins versus Cloaks league matchup this past league, and everyone seemed to be playing very passively. And I was curious if it's just because people saw Massimo play that way and win, and I think he won his matchup with both, or his Cloaks matchup with that way. But no one, like anytime we'd watch someone try to do that, they just would lose to Sand Goblins. So I'm just curious how much of it is due to everyone just watching Massimo because everyone knows he's really good at cloaks and then following him, but then at the same time, they're not Massimo or they haven't played as many games as Massimo, and then it just doesn't work for them.
Yeah, 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 yeah. It's confused me so much because then I think Stuffy on the other end was like, oh yeah, Sand Goblins. I feel like I got to be aggressive in this matchup. And it's just like, oh, that's just not what I've seen. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, I feel like I'm even more confused about that matchup after all the studying.
Yeah. I think there's also just not enough players to really. It's a good thing. I think it's a cool thing also. But like we just don't have enough players to definitively say this is how a matchup should go for a lot of these like for these more complex matchups.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because like I mean, I'd want like 20, 30 games with a matchup before I would be like, all right, this is it. Like I've solved it. This is how you should play.
Exactly.
I mean, it's after like 5 games that it's like, all right, I feel like I have a good idea, but like it's still, I feel like that's an interesting thought that like how you approach a matchup is just like a big part of the Summoner Wars skill. Like,
Hmm.
and it's so like I feel like probably if I go through like all like out of my last 100 games, all of my losses, like a very sizable chunk of them, I'd be like, oh yeah, I just went about that matchup wrong. Like, like
Yeah.
I mean, I guess especially with how many factions we have, it's just like reading a match and be like, I should do this instead of that, and then just halfway through, and it's like, oh, this was a bad plan. Like I executed my plan, but it was a bad plan. Um,
Mm-mm. No, agreed. I think it's also it gets more complicated because, like for example, you always expect uh, your opponent to play in the typical way that faction would play. For example, cloaks maybe more aggressively, but when they don't and they play more back, then you're like, oh, what do I do now, right?
yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, you want to play a game or two or
Yeah,
something?
sure, I'm down.
So I want to like, I want to play like Fallen Kingdom or something now after talking about this.
I'm
Yeah,
curious.
yeah,
So one last thing before we play a game. So
yeah.
just adding up, I guess they'll have this later on. Also, the statistics. It seems like the most chosen or deck base deck for this tournament is currently Crimson Order, which makes sense because they're very they seem like a deck which is very straightforward in terms of like how it plays, what options you have. I was also talking to Bean about that. Also, is like I think I made the mistake last tournament of also just playing too many decks which require too much thought. Like you need, a
Yes.
Tundra Orc, you need, like a Sky Spear Avians, a Phoenix Elves where you don't need a like. There's of course some decision making, but not infinite amount of possibilities. Because if
Yeah.
you have 4 decks like that, you just get burnt out. I think way too quickly. Um,
I think you're right. I think you're right about that.
and then Martin Valga. That's cool that the 2 newest decks are the 2 most chosen decks. It looks like.
How do you are you just adding up wins plus losses to get the most chosen?
Yeah, because everyone has played all the games from last week are done.
Yeah, yeah,
Uh,
yeah. I mean, I guess you'd hope that people are hyped for the new factions.
yep, yep.
Um, yeah,
Phoenix
I
Elves makes
still,
sense. Yeah. So go on.
yeah, I feel like I don't. They're still a mystery to me. Like they released and I got some games and I was hyped and then I never really followed through with like a binge. And so like I still think I've played less than 10 games as Mountain Vargas total. Like I haven't touched them. I have no idea what's going on. Maybe I should play them.
They're fun. They're fun. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, and everyone's like I just like and everyone keeps coming out with hot takes and I'm just like, yeah, I think I'm like 3, 4 months away from being able to evaluate this take. Like as far as
Yeah. No, I agree. No, 100, I mean, I think the most interesting thing for me personally was to see how many of uh like these top players. So you have chose Swamp Orcs this tournament, which was super interesting to me. So like Vexer has it. I think did Massimo take it? I think also
yeah, interesting.
Water D took it. I think Water D makes sense because he's so successful on ladder. It looks like. Um, and then also Orange Laz. I was like so curious why they alt because I never thought Swamp Orcs was like I thought it was a good faction and very fun to play, but I never thought of it as a really top tier. That's
It,
cool. I'm very happy.
interesting. Yeah, I felt like people were like the last tournament was sort of like Prophets, High Elves were all the rage and people weren't talking about Swamp Orcs as much.
Mm-hmm.
Um, yeah, I feel like they're like one of the most fun to play for me.
Agreed.
If I had signed up for this tournament, I definitely would have taken them, and not because I feel like they're like I don't feel too experienced with them, but it's just like it's hard not to take them. I don't know.
They're very you hit things hard, and also there is a lot of like cool things you can do with them at the same time with
Yeah,
Vine Mancers and
yeah,
their champions.
and I love just like the weird way it makes you approach matchups because it's just like you want to build a garden, but you also kind of need to get in there like at the
Yeah.
same time. I don't know.
No, it's a great point.
I
I
feel
think they're
like
champions.
no, go ahead.
No, you can go.
I think like I do a similar thing with fungal dwarves where I'm like, I need to go build a garden, but I also need to go up super fast. And then like Aaron and Prophet are just like sitting back for 20 turns and like doing their own thing, and then they somehow win. So maybe people will solve that in a similar way, but I always go aggro. You were gonna say something though.
Oh no, no, exactly. I think I was going to say for Swamp Orcs, what's interesting is a lot of people seem to be prioritizing Splack, which makes sense. If you have an extra move, extra attack unit, which you can summon potentially 3 times, like go for it, right? Especially because it's four mana. Um, but it's so cool to just see the evolution of from just Muglook charging in and just like either one shotting someone or dying afterwards. So now this more reserved sort of style. Uh, it's
Uh,
super exciting, like you said.
I'm still on step one, and I don't plan to leave anytime soon.
Because like you said, I think I think how I see people playing them nowadays is very similar to fungal dwarves, where like you said, you're building up your like you're sort of like waiting for this point and then pushing up. But before that, you're more playing more conservatively, which is so interesting to see. Um, yep.
Yeah, yeah.
Alrighty. You said what faction do you want to play, or do you want to
Oh,
give me a link?
I keep seeing, like, we keep talking about a new faction, and then I'm like, oh, I should play that. Um, yeah. Either Fallen Kingdom or Mountain Vargath or Swamp Orcs. Yeah, you have any preference? I'm happy to do something else too.
No. Either. All those are completely fine. I need to practice trying to get my reps in before tomorrow starts.
All right, let's do Swamp Orcs.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll play.
God, there's so many factions. It's crazy.
I'm curious. Let me go back to the sheet.
I'll send you a link. Yeah, but figure out the best. We could also. I would also totally. Goodness, now I just want to play Summoner Wars all night. Like I want to play Sand Goblins against Cave Goblins. Like I want to show some idiots what's up. Like I can take them. I'm not afraid.
You can play that against Bean. I played Cave Goblins once, so I'm not
I
the right
will.
person to.
Next time Beans is on, I am roasting some Cave Goblins. I'm not afraid.
Alrighty, let me play a deck I'm gonna play tomorrow, I guess. Would you rather Cloaks or Mountain Vargath? Or Sand Goblins? Or what's my last one? I forgot what my last faction is. Oh, Sky Avians. Sky Avians already saw it. I think that's more Sky Spear Avians. Alright, so between Sand Goblins, Mountain Vargath, and Cloaks. I think Mountain Vargath. What do you want?
Yeah, no, I was gonna say they all sound fun.
I think I'm the least comfortable after that almost lost Eternal Council. I should probably practice my Mountain Vargath.
Yeah. Let's see. I saw Prophet posted a meme in the Discord that was, well, it was just like when you draw Torgan, is it Torgan? It's Torridon in your starting hand, and it's just crying.
Oh yeah,
the gun. Let me find this actually. There's some great Summoner Wars memes. What were you saying?
Oh, I haven't gotten to the chance to play it yet in any of my games. I just need to force it. Maybe that's the way of doing it.
Oh yeah, no, just discard everything as fast as you can. Here we go. Hagrada, you'll appreciate this one. This is for you. All right. All right, good stuff. Feel free to stay in call or dab out as you prefer.
So, I'm just debating.
And Hagrada says, tournament finals this week. You would think. I'm guessing they're playing them, and based on how soon they're finished, I mean, it's probably going to be within a week. I'd have to guess. Yeah.
I think one of the biggest things I still need to figure out with Mountain Vargath is where to place your gates. I really like the second row, but at the same time, there is an argument for doing it higher or lower.
I love that it's so difficult to know what to do. Or like where to put the gates. Like I think when Prophet was on, he played Mountain Vargath and like was like, yeah, I think this is what I've decided is my favorite position. And Jexic was like, oh yeah, I agree. And then it was like, oh wait, no, I meant the thing he did and then took back. Or something.
That's funny.
I don't know what they were. Hagrada, maybe you remember. I think they were debating one of those two spots that I have on screen.
It's my god. Maybe I do this. I'll try 2 different ones. Sad. No damage on your gate.
All right. So if I just move everything forward, I should win, right? So this works.
Exactly. You should.
Hmm. All right. I'm a little bit afraid, actually, of the things that are going to happen to me here. I do really just want to charge forward. It feels dumb. Interesting.
I mean, look, experiment, right? See what
Yeah,
works.
yeah. Yeah, yeah. I can't quite get it in a way that I want to. I feel like I want to block this. No, I can't block. This is interesting. That brute. So if I don't kill the brute, like you guaranteed are able to steal my spawn spot because, um,
I can push it away. Yeah.
yeah, like how I can't stop it. Do one second. Never mind. This faction's too hard. Let's do something else. No, I'm joking. Um, what if we just play passive and just chill a little bit? Not worry about it. All right, I have to remember charge exists. That's fine. Ugh. I'm not sweating, you're sweating. I mean, it's fine because I think of Sundерvet as like sort of like a grognak, like aggressive faction that like doesn't have to be aggressive, but could definitely be pretty scary if they're. I don't feel like I've had too many games where Sundervet is like in my face and like takes over, but I'm
Mhm.
immediately very afraid of that possibility. Um, like, you could just charge
Yeah.
right up to my gate. Sorry.
No, no, I was saying, yeah, I agree with you. It's a faction I don't think we've figured, or I haven't seen anyone really figure out yet.
Yeah. Yeah, and I really like that. Like it Summoner Wars feels like a new game. Like every like it feels like every year there's enough content to just be like this is an entirely new game. To have to figure out again. All right, we did something. We got there.
This is one of those turns I wish I had more than 3 moves.
Get some drudgers in that deck.
Yep, yep. I'm curious if. All right, I might play a weird way, but I think it's interesting. See if this works.
Yeah.
So my idea, uh, if it's more worth to honestly just play like. Oh wait, no, like this. Wait. Do I want the collar there or not? Interesting. Where are my attacks? I guess if I can kill the Vimancer, it's better. Yeah. Okay. Hmm. Interesting. Was it worth it? The one. Yes.
No.
This gate's being tricky. You.
Yeah, you're not giving me much to shoot at. I don't like that.
Try this.
Hmm. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not a fan.
This is
I think is what you're looking for.
my thought process is I just want my brutes to be in very annoying positions.
Yeah, yeah, and since I'm like not taking the fight to you,
Mhm.
you can really afford to do that. Yeah. Maybe maybe I do like a drudger play or something here. Hmm.
Damn, I could have done something like really cool play. Stronghold.
If
I want to
what?
do. I want to do an offensive stronghold play.
I've heard of it. I've heard I think Jexic said like the first time you get a good offensive stronghold play is when you'll decide you like the faction.
uh I can
So
see that.
maybe it's real.
The dream.
Okay, this would be kind of dumb. Um, Maybe we do it anyways. I just have a lot of units now. You're gonna get to attack that Vine Mancer, so why is it there? It's a good point. I was thinking of blocking something. That doesn't really work at all. Whatever, we'll just go there. This Vine Mancer is doing nothing. Very sad, because I could, like, kill your Brute with it or something. Why am I not killing your Brute? Alright, that's a very good question. Huh. This game's kind of tough. Yeah, I can't do it.
The 5 health is intimidating.
It is. Yeah, it makes me want to go for it. And yet it's a little bit tough to. Yeah, if Mugla goes up 2 spaces, this witch has to move, which means I can't summon in the spot next to it. Hmm. But I could pull. Oh, I could use the Vine Mancer to pull the witch back. That might be it.
Mm, that's a cool play.
Um, Somehow we get there.
Dredger free movement. OP. OP.
Literally. Yeah. I mean, it doesn't. This play still doesn't make a ton of sense, but and then Mugleg can be double attacked. Yeah, no, this play's trash. Ah, all right. We've entered the just need to do something territory. Well, what we had before, no, because before you can still get double attacks on Mugleg. It does really feel like I need to take the fight to you though, right now. Um,
I have Tortude in my hand. You should be scared. Very scared.
that changes everything. This game. All right, we're just gonna like set up and punch your collar. Really missed the 40-minute turn discussion. I know, right? It's like, need a break from competitive play to just like chill a little bit. Like, can't, it is incapable of chilling. Uh, yeah, that doesn't make any sense. That's fine. We'll just pass on the Vine Mancer. Vine Mancer's coming in the side or something. Which doesn't make a ton of sense, but coming in anyways. And we block our own gate spots. Jeez, I'm sorry. I just like every play that I see, I'm just like, this is just this. I just can't do this. uh,
No worries.
all right. Like, let's just. One of the plays where I just had a bunch of units on the board is where I want to be right now. Does the very first thing he thought of after thinking about it for an additional 5 minutes. All right, let's go. Let's just punch some things. Punch it with that, and do we take? Yeah, this witch is dead, so might as well. Very glad we went to 5.
That was close.
Very intentional, working as intended. All right, that's gonna be a problem. Might take some damage here. This is fine though. We've put a presence on the board. Turn didn't feel optimal just because of how easy it is for you to like ram that witch out of the way, but it's fine. We were able to kill a 1/4, so I think we're chilling. A 1/3. Oh god. Really did 3 damage that turn, huh?
I have the dream. The
Oh
dream.
no.
Which is gonna get what's that called? Pinballed, or is it pinball machine?
The new ice ram is back.
Is that even the best play? Probably. Huh.
Now I take 20-minute turns, but you gotta be done in like 15 seconds. Well, that's not.
Here.
Oh, no.
Or something like this.
I'm looking at the art for the Groaks. There's been some very good faction art in the Boilers channels. I'm a big fan of. Oh, it was like we got like all of the commons for like the mermaids. Very big fan of that. And the cogs.
I'm tempted to just go like this. But hmm.
I like the part where Muglug is fine. I like the part where I live to see another day. Huh. Did someone occupy all of my gates? And was that someone me? Seems like a mistake. You're taking advantage of the Muglug, full health Muglug with the Drudger.
I hope one of these hits. Okay, nice.
There you
Kill a
go.
Drudger. The fact that I don't get any mana for that is bullshit. I'm kidding.
Broken unit needs a nerf.
Yep.
You're gonna destroy this gate over here. The true threat.
Oh. See, every
That
time which I roll magic, I've been playing too much Sky Avians. Every time I roll a magic range dice, I'm like, it could be 2 damage instead of 1.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Will I ever get to play Tortuden? Sad.
Gotta discard everything and get to him. Sad indeed. You have a lot of very high health. What is your board presence right now, honestly? That's pretty insane. Huh. I feel threatened.
It's good that
Um,
brutes can only move 1 space per turn. It's the only.
yeah, I think I'm getting in there.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I it's a sort of play where you're like, huh, you sure you don't want to think about that one for a little bit longer? And I'm like, well, well, is there any sort of nonsense I could do with another Vinemancer from the hand? Uh, uh, what if I brought the other Vinemancer to the over here, and then I summon your brute in further? Something I just need to see it. Something like this. I gotta get lots of units on the board. Doo, doo, doo. And this Bog Shaman isn't really doing anything, but then I can pull the brute again. Yeah, it doesn't really make sense. But we can at least get this Vinemancer on the board and just do the reverse. Well, or do I want to keep Muglug safer? I could just move up 2 spaces with the other Vinemancer. That'd be pretty weird. That'd be funny. I need to stop that from being double brooted, but I can by bringing this brute over here. Um, yeah, it's a pretty questionable play. I think I'm just gonna force you to do some damage to Muglug or something like that. See how bad you can do. Ooh, you really like get behind Muglug. It could not be fun right now. I mean, we might as well just do this. There we go. We got a gate in your face. I don't know. We've taken the fight to you. It's gonna work out, surely. And this is fine.
All right, pinball machine. Miss, miss, miss.
Who's
Miss, miss,
Shirley?
miss.
Oh,
Yes!
oh, you can really just pinball Muglug now, can't you? Huh,
Yeah.
that's not a here now. We got this.
Oh god
Yeah.
damn
No, I mean
it.
that might be worse. This is it's definitely a position that we're in right now. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. All right, this is fine. 100% good, safe position that I am in. We're gonna get there.
Hmm.
This is definitely like one of those where we were talking about if like I'm just like, oh my god, I do not know what I'm doing. Sort of. Where we're just like, what is this? What is this matchup? I do not know how to do it.
I think I need to summon this. Yeah, I agree. It's a there's lots of things to think about. Do I ram you again or not? Probably not.
Yeah, do it. You don't want to like ram me to the side and then just get a bunch of dice. If you ram me to the
Nah.
side, wait, could you fully surround Muglug? Surely that's just game over.
I think you do something like this, right?
Yeah, that's pretty good. No gate spots. It's not looking great for me. Yeah, that seems pretty game over too, now that you mention it, actually. Except for the
I'm
fact that
happy about it.
you're gonna get a 2-on-4 on that gate.
Exactly. uh,
Skulu says, feel like that Vine Mancer on that Slinger could have been good. Uh, yeah, that would, yeah, the Vine Mancer is forward 2 spaces or something. Yeah, that I could see that. I wanted to get more dice with Mugleg, but like I was trying to get stuff on the board so Soonduvad couldn't overwhelm me, and somehow I am insanely overwhelmed.
Come on, let's go. Let's go.
Miss. Yeah. All right. Every unit that drops at this point is a knife through my heart. This is bad. All right, we have Vine Gates. We can get out of this. Easy. All right, that was bad.
What am I hitting here? What's the last hit?
Um,
Do I hit one of your gates? Do I hit Mug? I think I hit one of your gates, right?
I would hit Mug. I mean, I guess you could, but I guess you could take down the gate at some point.
I think hitting Mug. You're right. You're right. Thank you. I was like Jexic yesterday, helping me win.
Really?
He's like, this is you're playing it wrong. This is how you get it. I'm like, oh, thank you. Yeah, he had to go. He had to go. So
That's funny. All right,
Wait,
this
no,
is
no, no.
fine.
It's a terrible play. almost forgot.
I would do that. Extra protection for Soonduvad, like it seems all around pretty positive.
Pretty good.
All right, so this is officially like a if I get out of this, you owe me $1,000 sort of situation. Like this is a no-win sort of ball game. Um, yeah, okay, but theoretically, if there were outs, what would they be? They would be drawing a gate while keeping Mugleg alive. Yeah. Unfortunately, I can't play any of the cards in my hand. That's not ideal. Oh wait, no, I can. Easy. GG.
Oh, yeah.
GG. And then we punch you, and then you die, and then we win.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. If Mugleg missed that, that would have been a message. Alright, well, this is definitely, well, I would say it's a sort of situation where we discard all of our cards to draw gates. It definitely is. I mean, it's the sort of situation where I should just Shut up. Copium in the chat. I don't know what you're talking about. Quen for the win. Oh, Quen, it's the perfect situation. I have set this up for myself, dude. I'm excited for the Storm Goblins. Every time I see Quen, I think of Chain Lightning.
No Rams, sad. Hmm.
I get the strongest urge to click on the Twitch screen when your continue button shows up. That's really funny. Feel Swamp Orcs, even though it hurts. Mug can't be the only attacker. You gotta trade some commons somehow. Yeah, I think that is right. I think that's right. It's been hard because it just feels like any common that I throw is just going to a walking pit of ping to death. Like I would have gone for the Brute Slinger last turn.
This is our world at die next turn. It's a chance.
Wet. Live in fear. Yeah, it's tough. It's tough right now. Ultimate comeback incoming. Yeah, it was tough. I'm not sure like being on the defense the entire time is what
Oh, okay.
part of
Yeah,
what
that's the
made
play.
this game tough. I don't know. Cause yeah, normally I'm fine like getting a few comments in there, but like I want to have comments that are like shooting and whatnot, and then also like ideally I don't know as Muglug like I'll shoot with the Bog Shaman and then pull it back with a Vine Mancer or something, so it's not actually extended, or like I shoot with the Bog Shaman but I have two other Bog Shamans already, so I don't lose it. I don't know. It's tough. Kulu's gonna hit 3 swords and nothing else. Or sorry, Quen.
Oh wait, no. What am I doing? This would be it. It's this one. Okay, cool. That's the play.
Right. So you get damaged by your own lightning strike.
Exactly. Exactly.
That's
That's the play.
Honey, I found the line. I did it. Yeah. This is it. This is the line.
This is the line. It is the line.
Attack with Quen before you attack with the brute. I no, but like you gotta give me that glimmer of hope,
Okay,
right?
I'll
Like
give
you
it back
gotta.
to you.
You did it. No.
It does one damage to itself also, right? Yep, yep. Nice.
Good. Working as intended.
Give me the gate. Yay.
Alright, this is fine. This seems like a winnable position.
Agreed. Something like this. Yeah, that's probably it.
Get some dice on Quen. Easy. This is easy. Once upon a time, Quen wiped out 3 commons around my gate when I had a massive advantage. That's really funny. The funniest thing, when I was playing against Iridium, like, Iridium kind of memingly, like, I had a unit positioned behind Iridium's gate. Iridium attacked their own gate with Quen, that then rolled specials and killed the unit that I had that was behind their gate. That's sort of a backwards way of saying it. But then both of neither of us realized that like you could use Quen to like shoot through gates effectively, and like it was just a meme play that happened to be like work out
Really
very
good.
well. Yeah. Real story, it's a turning game. Huh. That's sounds like Quen. Quen is so much fun. I love Quen.
Yeah, Quen's a great card.
All right. You're so dead. You're
I see it.
screwed.
I see it.
Gate.
Another gate.
Gate.
Another gate.
we drew them. All right, this brute is a problem. That's fine. No, this brute is not a problem.
When is going down?
Not worried. Oh my god! What does that big red button in my settings bar do? I'm not sure.
What? Mug doesn't like you today, dude.
Yeah, I see. Like Mug is just being like, here, I'm giving you an out. Now you can blame the dice. Like you played a shit game, but now you have the cope. This is
Mug?
This is fine. This is fine. I'm holding these cards. Am I holding these cards? Why would I hold these cards? This is not fine. Let's discard that. Look at all that magic I got. You're gonna lose. You're dead. Don't worry about all those cards I had to discard on the turn I had no gates. Surely no downside there.
Which one's scarier? Get back there, Mr. Mug.
It's where I wanted to be. Ha ha ha. I just didn't have a Vine Mancer to pull myself back there. You know, if you oh wait, no, never mind. Dumb. The Vine Gate lives.
Yep.
Is Quinn gonna kill herself?
Maybe.
Probably.
Probably.
Oh, she's gonna attack the gate.
Yeah.
Damn. Crap. Crap. Miss.
All my dice rolls have been amazing.
This needs to miss.
Get out of here, Vine Mancer.
I was hoping to have a gate next turn. That was part of the plan. I should have communicated the plan to you.
Sorry.
Why are these units green in my hand? What the heck? Easy! You fool! You followed into my trap. Yeah, I'll bite. Yeah, I don't know. Let's.
I mean, there's a potential.
All right, Mug. This is the one roll that doesn't matter, so I'm sure you'll pop off. Not even.
Not really. Yeah, your rolls have been really bad. I'm sorry.
I mean, I hate to say it, but I think if they had been better, I still would have lost this badly. Yeah, this is still a game. I should discard very thoughtfully. Okay. Realistically, all right. I'm holding on to So for like some crazy world where like they misplay and get me like double attack dice or something. I don't know. We gotta believe. All right, that was not it. That's not the hand. What am I doing? I am holding on to. Never mind. It's like losing a game of Summoner Wars that you've 100% lost is like it's like descending into madness as like you're just like desperately like, okay, do I discard that or that? As you just like you're hoping you're able to salvage something. And like sometimes you're able to. Like I've had games where it's been like I've guaranteed lost it and then I've try harded and then like just barely managed to get some like crazy swing victory.
You there? Sorry.
Yeah, I've been rambling to chat.
Was it my turn?
uh
Oh,
yeah, yes.
should I go for the meme one? I'll
Do,
go for the meme one.
do it.
Mm. Is there even a way to get a more meme one?
Soondravid OP.
Agreed.
You heard it here. Where are the memes? I don't see any memes.
Oh, there's a good meme. You ready for this meme? This is an amazing
I'm
meme.
ready for it. All
So
right.
it's this, and then this, and then I have to do it. So it's going to be attack, attack, and attack my Sundervid with the fighter to force him, and then Marshall.
Oh, like this whole time I've been like, surely you're missing something. Surely this does not. That was pretty sexy. I'll give you points for that. I mean, if you hadn't found that play, I think that was over for you. But
I was thinking about that. Yeah, it was fun game. But I was ever since my last tournament game, I've been thinking about this. Oh, because I was reading the fighter. I was like, wait, you can attack yourself to move your units up.
It's a very easy thing to forget about that can like get you the wins.
Oh yeah.
That is fully obscured.
Should we play another one, or are you done?
Yeah, no,
Or...
I'm down for another. You do have to lose this one though. Otherwise, two more weeks without streaming.
Hey, you took a 2-week break, so I'm in peak tournament form. So
yeah, no. You wanna take on Fallen Kingdom?
Sure.
Oh, running to cave. Hergrata, you trying to get me to play cave goblins to then lose and drive down their win rate? So
I'm curious if private. So
go ahead. Oh, if private games are counted?
I doubt it. It's probably just public.
Yeah, I'm hoping. I wonder if he's like factored out concedes and whatnot, and or forfeits and timeouts. All right. But yeah, I mean, like in all seriousness, that does feel like what it feels like when it's like a summoner you're not too familiar with and a matchup, and you're just like, crap, you did it wrong, and there's something and like, and that feeling is really fun in Summoner Wars, too,
Agreed.
of just like I don't know, I enjoy the part of a board game where you pick up a deck and you're like, what the heck, and you lose, and it's like, all right, gotta how do I how do I get better at this, like. For the longest times, like Shadow Elves, it's just like what, but like it's just fun that just seeing how many options they have.
All righty.
Someone post copium after I say that.
What should I play? This is a good matchup because I think there's a lot of Fallen Kingdoms in the tournament. So, cloaks or sand goblins or avian. Avians I need to think less about. What does my brain want?
want to
I
want to
feel like
grab.
Avians is
Yeah,
Fallen Kingdom's favorite, but I should practice it then. Maybe I'm wrong though. Maybe I'm wrong.
yeah, it'd depend. I could see it either way.
Mm,
I mean, I think Avians having the distance could be crazy.
yeah.
It could be helpful. Sorry, I got distracted. I'm looking at this art. The art for the mermaids is really like, what is this guy? It's like this changeling bubble guy. The mermaids look great, and like they're like this like bluish purple. I'm a big fan. It's gonna be a
Oh,
while
the new
before
one
we the mermaid, yeah, the mermaids. I think
looks
they're the
cool.
wave after the next one.
Mhm.
After the frogs and cogs. Yeah, I'm very excited for them. Okay, I'm distracted. Let's win. Let's win. Um, so I like deck building, keeps it fresh. Um, mad excited for the fish. Yeah. What about the frogs? Excitement for frogs at all?
Yeah, frogs. I'm excited. I don't know what they do. I haven't looked at any of their cards, but they look cool.
Yeah. Yeah, I haven't like I feel like the vibe of a faction is what like with Daymar it was like vampires. All right, I'm sold. Like and frog it's just like frogs, like I'm sold. Yeah, like say no more. Uh sticky. How do I play this faction? So I need to get aggressive, I feel like. And that's not easy to do against you.
Yeah, going first, I feel like sucks a lot more than going second, even though, like in terms of decision making, because you have like infinite possibilities. The
Yeah.
second is more like react to what the other person did. Uh,
Yeah, I think Storm Goblins and the mermaids are coming together. Yep, SG all the way. I think we just vibe in the back. I gotta like this is honestly a matchup where I want like an aggressive gate placement. Spoilers. You didn't hear anything, but I don't feel like I want to save this gate and like so I was debating like plays where I move Reptalis to the left, so I try to get an aggressive gate
mhm.
in sooner, but it just felt like I didn't see one where you couldn't like then get dice on Reptalis next turn.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe I should no, but like with Gathering Song, yeah, it's not the move. Oh, I do have an Archer in my hand. Interesting. Do I want to go for that? Punch you? Eh, probably not. This is probably fine. We'll just take it slow for a little bit, I guess. What if I attack this archer, even though there's nothing in my discard pile?
Just to get rid of it, deny the magic.
Yeah, and like force you to attack on the right side. It feels wrong and stupid. And yet. And yet.
Oh.
Alright, that's fine. That's fine. Uh it was fully accounted for. Don't worry. Um
Sage not
uh
having flying first turn is annoying.
yes, that feels
Like,
like a very deliberate part of balance.
agreed.
Uh, interestingly, I might have wanted to save that archer in hand against Ava, now that I'm thinking about it. Like the range unit is pretty crucial. I mean,
How does this work?
cultist.
So
Maybe
I'm
you do
like Gathering
cultist instead
Song, Gather the
of.
Flock. Does this get flight immediately? Or is it just...
Yes, because move phase is when flight is given.
Oh, true, true, true. Interesting. Cool. Good to know. I like it. What's my play again?
I like that the other summoner is just a guy who builds a bunch of robots and summons them. I I do. It seems very like if there's ever like a. I feel like I usually don't like the logic decks, the gear symbol, but I feel like that one just I like the theme. I like the idea. Just a dude who found a summon stone and uses it to further his hobby. Yeah, yeah, I guess so. Um, I mean,
Hmm. I hate this formation with Guy Spear Ravens against 2. This side's less dangerous.
is Cooldock a guy? I mean, Cooldock furthered his hobby of being really mad and
Yeah.
just killed his friends and affected them. We need to like
I'll
a
make this
chess
not my
summoner.
favorite.
Good at chess and summons chess pieces. I like that gate. That gives me cover. Makes me happy.
I'm not sure if it was worth it to use the Gather the Flock just to have my Sage. Give the Stewart one more, but we'll take it. We'll take it. I think that was a bad play, but it is what it is.
Yeah, maybe. Not sure. Raise the dead. Fallen. But why did I ever? I should just be a Fallen Kingdom main. Like, why
Fallen
did I
Kingdom is so
consider anything else? Yeah.
fun.
uh, they're great. They're the best. You love them.
I think, especially when you have Blood Summon. Blood Summon is when you can do some really cool things.
Yeah, yeah.
Ooh, interesting.
I'm debating.
I think I would have redone this differently from my side. Because I think against Fallen Kingdoms, you like straight lines more, formations. You don't like these jagged for exactly this reason.
Interesting. Like, but the gate somewhere else, you mean? Or how so?
Yeah, because the problem is, one, you don't want to get surrounded against Fallen Kingdoms, and second thing is uh, the sort of staggered formation just like leads itself to cultist ignite or ignition, whatever it's called, the explosion things plays, which are just like so value. Yeah, like that.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Exactly
uh,
that.
do. Oh, I guess that archer is defending me. Well, no, it's not. It's fine. Um, hmm, interesting.
Purge. That's the name of it.
I guess we're kind of on the defense right now. I don't know what's going on. I don't think I need to raise this archer. Um, I really kind of want to move forward with Rhett this turn, but I don't think that's makes any sense. I don't think I need this archer. Well, I was thinking it could soul shift into somewhere. No, but it can't really. Yeah, whatever. We don't need it. Let's just get some carriers in there. And then, so I mean, I could put the gate here. A bit too easily occupied. I hate putting it so defensively against the birds because like they're the birds, but fine. It's at this moment that I'm like, I'm not crazy. I do have a carrier in my pile, and I do in fact have a carrier in my pile. Always, always gotta wonder. Always gotta question your sanity. All right, I was tempted to heal my own carrier, but 2 dice on Ava is uh
Juicy.
yeah, very, very, very good thing.
I'm not sure if divers are even good this matchup, to be honest, but I'll take it. Maybe they're not good.
Would be nice to find some lore about the inventor, like some dwarf exile. It's funny because Cooldock is a symbol is also a dwarf exile. So are fungal dwarves in control or the fungus? I think the fungus. Got to be the reason why he's got struck out of his town. Um, yeah, I mean the fungus was gonna kill him. I guess maybe like Cooldock harnessed the power of the fungus. I mean, so I guess it's sort of debatable whether Cooldock or the fungus is in control. Yeah, the official lore about Cooldock, by which I mean I heard it in a podcast, but Colby said it pretty confidently, was he caught like a dangerous fungus that like was gonna kill him, so his village exiled him out to the wild, and then he found a summoning stone and came back and massacred the village and enslaved them all to his will via the fungus. So he's a bad guy. But yeah, Cooldock or fungus, who is really in charge? The world will never know. Goodness, if only I had one more magic for Dragos. That'd be huge. Next turn. Well, we can hold Dragos. With 5 magic, we can get Dragos out.
Hmm.
Problem is you just kill all my carriers and then I'm sad. But we'll live. Yeah, I think I'm one of those people that kind of never discards Pyre on principle. Like I'm just like it's part of my econ long game. Very few situations where I discard Pyre. Um, like I think just like be patient and get your use out of your
No,
Pyres is
okay.
how I play.
Yeah, okay. Not my favorite play ever, but
I like the sound of that. We need that. We need that after that last game here.
wait, no. I guess it has to be this, right?
Seems good. Oh, I guess
Oh
that
wait,
steward doesn't have worthy dice though.
yeah, that's
The rub.
the rib. Yeah, whatever. I think that's has to be this way. Can't be picky.
Imagine being picky about your Summoner Wars plays. Couldn't be me.
3 for 3. No. If I
Justice.
had worthy, just for last time.
Yep. That's what you get. That's what you deserve.
I'm not a greedy man. Not a greedy guy. Not the greedy.
Aw, you should have gone for the greed, and you know it. No. uh,
Or do I put the sage in front? That's an interesting decision, actually. Eh, maybe, actually. No, you don't put the sage in front. What am I saying?
Interesting. So if I discard Gul'das, I'm at 6. If I play the Archer, I go down to 4. I'm not gonna get any magic because I'm gonna play the Hellforce, so I wouldn't be able to do Dragos next turn.
Yeah, I really don't like that gate, which I put in retrospect, but you
Uh,
learn.
yeah, I can see that. I mean, it gives me like an edge as melee factions to just be able to hide
Agreed.
behind it.
It's just too far forward. Also, it's not how I should be playing this. Yep.
Yeah, that makes sense. It's tough to know. I mean, I could just raise an archer and just shoot at the sentinel with the archer, and then go big next turn. And I mean, hope to get the infect. I do have the Hellforged. Like I could put the Hellforged on carrier, and then put that. Ugh. I mean, and that would guarantee an infect on the sentinel after I also rage another carrier, and also have a archer over here to shoot. But I don't like playing the archer. It's a big problem. All right, bit by bit, we're gonna take this back. Bit by painful bit. All right, we just gotta believe in the dice right now, right?
Yep.
Every
You rolled
time.
so badly last time. It has to balance out at some point, right?
I think that is flawless logic. I'm convinced.
Right?
Time to go for a risky roll. All right. It's gonna hit every time. Wow, this is such a huge swing. Come on.
Yeah,
I
this
gotta
is
believe. Gotta believe.
no, you got it.
That is massive. We're in such a bad spot. Honestly, do I attack Ava here? Just for the greed. Um
Of course you do. Of
you
course you
you
do.
you would 100% attack Ava?
No, I would not.
Yeah, I feel like like Steward just to like make the carrier infect more threatening is I feel like what I want to do, but like I do see Ava and I'm like like when you're at 6, like you're just very afraid of any sort of blood summon, blah blah blah, and now you're dead. I could definitely attack Ava here. I think I'm going for the Steward. I'm sorry. Um, I just
I think it's a better play.
I love getting the units at 1 health. Yeah. What? Why would you say so?
I think Ava at 6 or 8 doesn't matter too much in terms of against. Like I'm gonna die regardless. Like I think 7 is usually the magic number because that's the max skeleton warrior can get. But if a skeleton warrior is hitting me, like something's gone terribly wrong already.
That's
like
that's fair. Though it's a lot. I feel like 6 and 8 is like a lot.
mm,
Like at 8, like at 6 you could easily be dead to one skeleton warrior, while at 8 you're not. I mean, I get so like the terribly wrong on one side versus two sides. I mean, it's a similar degree of terribly wrong, I guess.
true.
But all right, so good. And then, all right, I haven't looked at the forward start, so I avoid like text spoilers, but I don't mind this stuff.
Mm.
Um, okay, this art is beautiful. I don't know what it is about it. It's just vibrant. Fascinating. Oh, these were the champions. I see. That makes sense. It's like those are something. Okay, and these are your boring boys. Okay, well, screw this guy. Never mind. Crap faction. Ooh, I like just like Sentry that just sits still or something. I don't know. These guys seem exciting. I'm gonna be happy to see them. Run and hide. Move that steward back 3 spaces. You know you want to.
Oh, what am I doing?
All right, all right.
So what's the purpose of me summoning the sage then? I don't know.
Gotta summon your sages.
What's the better odds? Is it? Oh wait, no. It's against the rule which I set for myself.
I'm curious for the question though.
Oh, is it 2 range dice plus 3 melee dice, or is it to get a 3, or is it 4 melee dice? There's a better chance. I'm assuming it has to be the 2 and the 3, right?
It's gotta be.
Oh.
But I mean, 4 is still pretty likely.
What's my moves again? This one definitely. This one definitely. And then you.
Keep the steward there. Steward wants to fight. Steward doesn't want to have to sit in the back forever.
This could go terribly wrong, but worth it.
This is like a nice thing about the birds is you're like, oh, this bird is damaged. All right, they're just gonna sit in the back of the game forever. No justice. Where is the justice?
Was one away from justice.
God, when I play like so much of my deck built cool doc deck that just like is fundamentally so unfair and just like all the time I get to blood summon everything and just like it has spoiled me. Like I am so spoiled after playing that deck for a while.
Sorry, can you hear me munching on my carrot?
Just very faintly, it's fine.
Okay.
Do I want? Okay, wait, no, I do need to damage Rhett. Yeah, let's get a boy in there. Playing the Pyre, I mean, playing the Pyre sucks a little bit. Summoning Drago sucks a little bit, because, like, kind of exposed and just, like, gonna die. But, on the other hand, winning.
It's guaranteed 4 damage.
Literally. Oh, wait, no, it needs to be 2 spaces away from something to be guaranteed 4 damage. I always assume life drain is 3. I would have...
I would have took the mouse.
Sorry? You would have too? Yeah.
Yeah.
Jackson says, you avoid Tundra Orc now because I make bad for glory plays. You gotta just believe with for glory. That's the thing. Like, what are you doing? Okay, crap. Dragos play was a lot better when that Sentinel was dead, and when Dragos wasn't taking like 4 damage after this. Is there a world where I don't Dragos? It's just unfortunate with like Rhett not being able to do much. Whatever. I just gotta believe, right?
Gotta believe.
But gotta believe. Okay, I kind of hate this. I don't want to summon an archer and then put it there. Like I want what I summoned from Rhett to be available. Whatever though. I'm going for the warrior value game. Whatever. We get in there. Dragos dies. Whatever. I don't care. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, it's totally fine. Dragos is gonna kill it anyways. Alright, we're in there.
Dragos, please miss. Thank you, thank you. This one can hit. Dragos, please miss.
Alright, kill yourself. That's totally fine. Yeah, we're totally gonna soul shift.
I always love that interaction. Come on, miss. Come on, miss. Use the carrier. Oh, no. Sad.
Justice. Alright.
Justice in the world.
We're in there. We're in there. Yeah, that warrior in the back feels like stupid, but it's just like, gotta get my warriors. And we good. We good. So now we're just gonna play Dragos for hopefully a couple turns. If Dragos dies in a turn, I'll cry. It's definitely possible.
It is possible. I'm not sure if it's likely. Let's see. So definitely Stewart. Number one is a Stewart. Always starts with a Stewart. Well, I don't have any events. I want an event.
Kill issue.
Kill issue.
Yeah, I mean that's.
I might.
4 range dice.
Burn.
I
think I have to go for
I might lose next turn is a phrase I like.
Okay, give me good dice, please.
Did they do this?
Thank you, thank you. Okay, that works.
You're kidding me. Right. At least Dragos is alive, I guess. I
need to go for it, don't I? 3 for 3, baby. Let's go.
Dragos might not be alive.
No.
Easy. My goodness, that was horrifying. All right. I think you're dead. I think I got some nuts.
Got the combo. The combo wombo.
Yeah. Blood summon. If I hadn't summoned that warrior, I could get more dice on you this turn. I think if I could raise. If I could raise an archer, I might be able to like soul shift the archer into the steward. Yeah, no, absolutely I could. Honest. I could soul shift the archer into the steward after I purge. Alright. Maximum damage looks like occultist purges on Ava goes to 5. Does Dragos really have to purge on the steward? Is that the world we live in? It might be. Ooh. Yeah, I guess so. Well, that kind of blows, but whatever. Alright, that's 2 boosts on the warrior. 3 boosts on the warrior. I guess 4 boosts on the warrior, and that's fine. This will teach you to mess with Reptalis.
Nah. I've seen better dice last game. If you roll like last game, I'm gonna survive and win. Yep. Exactly. You'll see.
You'll all see.
Sad.
Respect. Respect the ret T.
No.
Let's
That was a good.
go.
That was
I'm
a good
back
game.
in it.
I
Favorite
learned.
game. Let's go. 4 more games, right?
It will be the Cherez versus Ben 10 marathon like you had with Water D. That
That's something.
was a fun. That was
Feels
fun to
like
watch.
feels like so long ago. Oh, you saw it. Yeah, good. Did you see it like several weeks after it was published, or were you there when it happened?
I was there for the ending. I think
Good.
I didn't see any of the beginning ones, but it was a good saga.
Yeah,
Good saga.
yeah, it was. All right.
Alrighty, you done, or what are you thinking?
I I'm not sure. How you feel?
I could play another, or I could be done, or I'm very open.
All
Or we can watch
right.
something.
Watching sounds hard. How about one more, but I'm playing as Balzar.
Okay, sounds good.
So it'll Balzar go. Balzar go boom, basically. Yeah, it's been a while. It feels like someone there's gotta be like a D's nuts joke with Balzar. Is that Balzar what? I guess that's it. I guess you found it. Congrats.
I'll turn these notes. What do I want to play?
Uh
Not Sand Goblins, not Mountain
it
Vargath.
it feels like after taking a break for a bit, it's just like there's just so many factions, and I just like this game is just so much. Like
There's a lot.
just like the first wave I feel like pretty comfortable with, like so these breakers through Grognak here, like, but then like even wave 2 is just like Cloaks and Ava still need a ton of work. Edia still needs a ton of work. Cooldock, like I'm comfortable with, but like I think I'm playing at a solid like 87% right now. And it still takes so long. Like
Do it.
um imagine next
Breakers
year
are
30
Eternal
plus
Council.
factions.
Which one? You can
Breakers
choose.
breakers
Or Eternal
or
Council.
um
I've never really played Breakers beside a few times. So that might be quick also.
um
Or I'll play Sky Avians again. One of those three. I think
um
I'll
mm,
coin.
sorry?
Oh, you going?
No, were you gonna pick one?
I was gonna say I could just flip a coin or something.
Oh. Yeah, sure.
Or should I just play more Scaviavians and be responsible for tomorrow? Or this later.
It is totally up to you.
Eh,
Got tidbits to share for these dwarves. Are you talking about fungal dwarves or obsidian dwarves?
Oh, you gave me the link, right? Yeah, cool.
Too many dwarves. All of the dwarves.
Oh,
Love dwarves. Need more orcs. Like I get it's like too many goblins, too many elves. Yeah. But like need more orcs. The orc art is just phenomenal. Like they're just so funny. Like goblins too. Like I you can't really get enough. Got any tidbits for obsidian dwarves? So what unlocked obsidian dwarves for me, and it feels so pretentious to use that phrase, is Water D telling me that you just gotta fuck it, you all. Like for a while I was just doing so much, just like, and it's more of a me problem, so I don't know if that's actually like helpful to hear, but like is for a while I was doing so much of just like sitting back and just like trying to get value trades and like get some, and I was like, you really got to go champs to get the good value going, which is true. I think like if you want to play a value game, you need champs, you need a champ. But like Balzar really excels when I mean, you don't want to just go forward immediately if it's going to get you killed, but find a way to get forward so that you're putting pressure on your opponent's gates. Make it so that your opponent's gate, with a volcanic blast and big Balzar attack, could just go down your opponent's big gate. Just get in there and threaten with Balzar, and you just have like if Balzar goes down, the game's over, but you still got to kind of be aggressive with Balzar anyway. It's not quite that cut and dry. I don't know. They're breaking out of the fantasy trip races. Yeah, which is a good thing. Which is a good thing. So they'll be exploring other ideas as races.
I started, by the way, Ben. You can restart if you
Oh,
want to,
yeah,
because it
yeah.
was your turn.
No.
You lost a minute, but
No, you're good. Just rambling on and on and on. Let's go do it. This move will harm my summoner. I guess that's probably a bad thing. Or is it? Nah, no such thing. No such thing. Okay, maybe there is a such thing.
Think about it. If you attack your demon, there's a potential chance that you can harm my knight and advisor.
What? How does that work?
The berserker kills the demon or attacks the demon, and then for every thing, right, it damages nearby targets.
No,
Oh wait, no, it's around the berserker. My bad. I don't play this. I don't play this faction.
Almost. Almost. Do we willpower turn 1? Honestly, probably do.
I think you do.
Probably do.
Cycle through your deck, right? Might as well.
Yeah. And get a roll like that. Solid.
Exactly.
Do we get greedy and go for the advisor? I think we do. Easy every time, easy every time, easy every time, easy every time.
My luck came back. Nice.
All right, hot take. I'm damaging Balzar. That's wrong. I don't think any. I think 2 boosts is happy spot. And all right, well, we're on the board. Board is where we want to be. Yeah, exploring other ideas as races. Yeah, I mean, I think that was definitely like a crit. Excuse me. One of the few criticisms you could have of the first waves. It's like okay, enough elves, and Colby definitely felt that, and definitely agrees. And so, I mean, this next wave, we're getting goblins, but like, that's it as far as traditional races. We're gonna have, I mean, we got the goats, we got vampires, we're gonna have frogs, we're gonna have the inventor, and then we're gonna have mermaids. So apparently not enough goblin. I mean, okay, the thing is, it's not enough goblin. Like I think 3 is like a chilling point. Like 3 of each, like which is what, like we need 1 more orcs at least. Like I will be very mad if it's like, oh, we're so tired of the traditional fantasy races, enough. And it's like, just give me another orcs, please. I love, they're so funny looking. They're so good. I love them. The elves are boring. I think like just elves. Like, is it really like too many traditional fantasy races, or is it just elves are boring? Like, who enjoys elves as a concept? Like, I don't know. Polar dwarves should have been a race of polar bears. Elves are just overdone. Exactly. Like, there's just I don't know. What does it mean to be an elf? I don't know. Well, like the way that orcs are depicted in Summoner Wars, even like it feels kind of unique. Like it doesn't, and same with dwarves, and same with goblins. But like the elves, are just like boring humanoid things, like with pointy ears, just like Which is part of it. It seemed like I said when the high elves came out that like it seemed like Colby was like, all right, so we made a mistake. We promised that Wave 3 would have the high elves. Martin, I need you to cover all of their faces. I need you to do something that it just makes them look different than the normal elves. So the high elves actually seem very unique just with their art direction. You should damage that knight. You should damage that knight. You should kill it. I mean, actually, it's honestly, well, I don't know.
It's not the worst play. I mean, if I already attacked with it, it would not be the worst play.
You've already attacked with the knight?
No. If I did attack with a
Oh, I
knife
see.
first, it would not be the worst play.
Yeah, I mean, I think because Obsidian Dwarves don't really like other than Volcanic Blast, don't have anything outside of the 3 attacks. It's probably bad. Like you probably want to force me because I have to spend a whole attack to do that 1 damage. The current orc implementations are both primitive tech.
Mm-hmm.
What is in like the technology they have access to is primitive. Yes, I mean what? So like the stereotype is just like big dumb stupid. It's fair. I'm just like, but just just look into my eyes. Like it's great, you know. Like
Oh, I already get willpower. Nice willpower.
oh, for fuck's sake, that one's good for you too.
I forgot about that interaction. I need to play more Turn of Council. I feel like that'd be super fun. After this tournament, I'm just gonna spam them, I think.
Good plan. Good plan. This feels both smart and dumb at the same time. I think, yeah, this is great. It's a great play. 100%. Big fan. Gonna mess you up. Yeah, let's do it. All right.
I'm
Step
currently
1.
getting some yogurt, but
Good.
I'm assuming big things.
Yeah, no,
when I get back.
massive. Like you're dead basically. Okay, this is too many dice. I don't care. Well, okay. Let's see if the Berserker does in fact kill the advisor. Well, why don't I just attack the advisor then? Because like I'm doing so much dice on this stage. All right, let's just do that. Just attack the advisor. Try to get some specials. All right. We'll take that. 1 on each.
Mm-hmm.
Or like the book orc, everyone's favorite minigun wielder. Oh my goodness. And I look back and see let's go. You
I've
can
seen these before.
you can concede
You should re-roll that one. Re-roll that one. Re-roll that one.
Watch me. Watch me. I'm a god. You didn't believe. We're at 8 boosts. Oh, you're dead meat. You're done for. All right, easy. Held the gate in hand, immediately punished, but I want to advance with ball there, which is why I held it, even though it's like not a normal play I'd make. But punished, of course. See, the trick to this game is just be insane all the time.
Yep.
Imagine if Balzar had like some version of Citadel advisors.
True. Do I play Seek? I think I just do, right?
Volker, I hardly know her.
Deck.
Yeah, play all the events. It's something I've started experimenting. Like before, I would only play like the combo events when I had the full combo in hand, and I've started experimenting with just like tempo seek.
Let's see, yeah.
There's that book orc. I feel like I'm sorry. I don't know what I don't know what you're talking about. I think I am uncultured. I don't know the book orc. The scholar. Oh, the scholar. Yes. I love the scholar. The eternal more faction, like more. I'd love to have some more races like the Eternal Council that bring together different races.
Oh, I want all the cards. Okay.
Right, who's the minigun wielder? The minigun wielder.
Might as well use this because I'll have another one next turn. Let's go.
You son of a bitch. Balzer has so much attack and nothing to spend it on.
Might as well just draw my entire deck, right? Something like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Actually, there's. Wait, I need to save some deck for assault, don't I?
No, you don't. No, you don't.
Let's keep attacking. Good point. Good point.
Yeah, I guess the advisor was the first Vargath we had. Before it was cool.
Oh, thank God, Brian will. Come on, come on,
Miss,
come
miss,
on.
miss. Huge miss. Ah,
Oh,
yeah. Man, if I could just move balls are like one space forward to get to Edia, that would be awesome. Can you move Edia one space forward?
Maybe.
You should do.
It
It would be good. I promise.
Yeah, definitely this direction.
Ah.
What am I doing? I'm playing you. So I can get another willpower next turn. Let's go. And then I have 6 cards.
Something I start to feel though is like I feel like I'll use willpower. Like I just playing willpower every turn. It's like ugh, when I have willpower and Volcar at the same time, it's so good. Like it feels bad to. It feels like I've sometimes I play willpower too fast, but it feels like you just got to get out of your hand. Like it's just always good. Big boy. All right. See if these rolls can keep up. Could be bad. Nah. Could never be bad.
Yep.
Balzar can move forward a space. Yeah, he could. Yeah, he could. All right. Volcar needs to not die immediately. That can be arranged though, surely. All right, Sworn needs to get a special. That is crucial. Sworn, I
Oh,
love you.
no.
Beautiful. All right.
No.
If I get it again, if I get two boosts from this again, we are insane. All right. It's okay. Can't win them all. I'll settle for winning most of them. All right, I think I still want to hold a gate. I think I still want to hold a gate. It feels kind of weird, but I feel like I'm gonna need it at some point. All right, let's go. Still got both axes in the pile too.
It's interesting,
Warn
actually. Which one do I
guard.
persist?
Wait, chill. Wait, chill.
There's
This
an
is
argument
a
to
good spot.
persist learn, but does learn lose boost if I persist it? Or does it go back to 2? I think it stays at 1.
Yeah, it stays at 1.
Let's see. Not the worst, actually, though. All your events are really nice.
Yeah, I don't I don't think I've ever persisted learn.
Yeah.
uh,
Willpower, definitely not.
maybe this world.
Right, what am I looking for? I'm looking for an assault. God damn it! Where's my assault?
You don't need that. Remember, this is about encouraging me. This is about giving me some W's now.
I think I'm just discarding everything. This is discard everything. Give me my boost. And then.
God, if they ever publish an active event that like would give boosts every turn, it could just be perpetual for Edia.
That'd be cool.
Like if willpower gave boost as part of the active event, that'd be a problem. Yeah.
Wait, do I need an advisor? No, I don't think I need an advisor. Until.
Oh yeah, you just gonna let Balzar just move 2 spaces forward. This is gonna be great. We're gonna get along very well, you and me. No.
This thing. Okay. And then willpower. So now I can have like willpower forever. God bless.
Oh, you had another one. That's disgusting. It's really good for Edia. It's a really good one
Yeah.
to steal. Yeah, it's a lot of dice on Volcar.
Yep.
Crazy.
Come on. Exploit.
You should move Edia forward.
God bless for this though. One space forward. True.
Yeah. Oh, Volcar needs more boosts. Stat. I don't think we're gonna get them. The problem. Ooh. Could be a big problem. Welp.
All right, my internal council needs some work. I'm figuring it out slowly. needs some work.
It's a tough faction. Yeah. I don't know what to tell you. All right, like, how can I not do this play? You know.
That's a nice play. See, I should have kept my. God damn it, Ben! Trying to baiting my learn. I could have had a nice axe.
Oh, huh? for the. Well, you only get it when it's discard. Oh, I see. Yeah, you could have killed the guard for an axe. It's like,
yeah, but it would have been my next turn. You're right.
Yeah. Well. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. If you still had killed it, you could have done it. I wonder. Yeah. I don't know if I've ever seen someone do that, but. Yeah, Sagrada has come up with in chat the most busted card you could possibly print for Edia. All right, work the forge. Are we working the forge? I don't think we're working the forge. I think we're putting pressure on this big gate too. Like, I don't know. Oh my goodness.
That was a big whiff. God bless.
That's not what we wanted. I mean, there's a world where I pivot and just have Balzar attack the Sage and Volcar attack the Advisor. I really want Balzar attacking that 10 health gate. Like, I guess it's fine. I guess I can just count my losses here. Like, and I need the magic too. It feels so bad. It makes me cry.
Oh, I was about to.
I was about to cry a lot more. All right, and no more boosts, unfortunately. Good stuff. More cards. Volcar. I feel bad when Volcar like didn't get 3 more boosts on him at any point. Sucks. I guess Balzar was too like Balzar was just like hit the moon this game. It is not coming down anytime soon. Honestly, I think I should have damaged Balzar with that guard.
Each 2 spaces. Sad.
I don't know if that forge play was smart with like the fact that I'm probably gonna damage my I kind of want to blast with Balzar. That's why I've gone forward. So like, is it really smart to put a forge when I know I want to blast? But I don't know. Maybe we'll go kind of slow or do a smaller blast or something. I mean, it's
Yeah,
fine
I
to
think we're chilling.
like. I
Okay.
don't even care if I do 3 damage to Forge that much. I guess. I've come around to the Hellforge. I thought it was kind of tacky at first, but like I don't know. It's a really cool champion.
Oh, thank God for Iron Will.
Too bad you're gonna miss again.
Would have been sad.
Insight. All right, Volcor is gonna live. See you another day.
No, thank God for Iron Will. That's all I have
Volcor
to
is
say.
gonna live. Gross. 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 Gross.
Hmm. God bless Iron Will. No! Actually, no, it doesn't die.
It'll
It
still
does.
die. Yeah. Ah.
How many? A little risky. Hmm. Hmm.
Hmm. All right, I'm a little bit scared, but we're gonna be fine. We're gonna be fine. All right, Edia could hit us kind of big next turn. That could be a problem. Oh, the Forge could be in the new robot faction. Oh, that would be interesting. For sure.
Oh, true. You mean for deck building? Be cool.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hmm. Not entirely sure what to do here. Do I try to keep the pressure up with units? Do I try to go at this gate? You mean the forge can be used in the forged? No way. The forge deck. Uh you can kind of punish Balzar kind of bad, but we're chilling is the active word? Maybe? Probably not. I think we're still spending boosts these days. Are we still spending boosts these days? Could be stupid. Um, no, this is fine. I don't. I feel like. I feel like there could be something more here with this turn, but I'm not seeing anything. It's fine.
You going all in on this gate?
Uh,
Gate. 6.
actually, no. I'm just punching it for 5 for fun.
Mm-mm-mm.
Even though it seems kind of weird.
Come on. Oh, good. Happy it's on the sticker, not Edia.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, you persisted. Okay, you lose one? No. Yeah, you lost one. 3.
All right, that is not that much damage, huh?
This is the important one. Oh,
Ooh,
nice.
that is a little bit rough, huh? All right, well, guess we got to deal with that.
Hmm.
All right, let's see
So
it.
definitely persists. Persists.
Yeah, down to 2.
Down to 2 boost.
Gotta it's now or never for Edia.
Hmm.
Consider doing a blast for 1 there, but just felt kind of bad. I feel like the forge has really restricted me because it just makes me not want to blast as much. I don't know. We're getting there. We're figuring it out. Is there a world where one of the gate behind balls are? I think there probably was, right? Or like, I don't know, because this gate doesn't actually give us any pressure. Like this just didn't feel
Not sure if
good.
that's the right play, but seek. Okay, now I have to. Now I
Oh
have to.
yeah, let's do it. We're
Have to
talking
go
about.
with.
I'm not happy with like the forge and the gate here. Like the gate isn't actually giving me any pressure with summoning, and the forge just makes me not want a volcanic blast. I don't know.
Mm.
Not super happy with how I have it set up.
Too bad Assault doesn't work on champions.
Too bad. Ah, shucks. So sad about it.
It would be so broken. I feel like I
Hello,
have to.
Ovi.
Space
Hello.
stop.
Hello, idiot.
Hello, hello.
How's it going? Ooh,
Uh,
it's another gate. I don't like that. I wanted to destroy all your gates.
all right. The correct order is.
I'm seeing some potential
Attack the
very cool
forge,
plays.
then I draw one.
I don't know if we're gonna get there, but yeah,
Um,
because Balzer is gonna be damaged. Seen some very
analyze the
potential cool
OVs at
plays if like
5.
they whiff huge here, like less than 4 damage. Even at
Attack
like
the
5 damage, you might
swarm.
still go for it. Could just do some
5,
crazy double blast shenanigans.
and then and big hit. Big hit.
All right,
Yeah,
we need
that's not a big
small. All right, that's what we need.
hit.
This is the world. That's not the
Oh,
world.
that's a big
Okay, okay,
hit.
okay. That's fine.
It was not the worst, but it was a big hit. All right, you need to go. I'm giving up on you. Or wait, have I given up on you?
This is very funny.
Wait. I think I'm a visual bug or something. Let me see. Not
Oh,
card bug. No, not with the turn. The turn's fine. I'm
okay.
just curious.
I guess how much damage could I potentially get? It's 6 ranged plus 4 direct
Maybe just. Oh, okay. I see. Never mind.
plus the
Uh,
guard for 4 melee. That could be 13 if I get very lucky.
where are my last few
I'd have to get
cards?
very lucky. Because it goes up to 6 direct if I don't hit the specials, but that's pretty unlikely. If I got that, I'd probably get it, but again, pretty unlikely. Is there anything with the forge giving chains to something? To get extra dice on Edia.
But 3 mana is so much better than 2. Oh, the hard choices.
Suffer. Yeah, it's tough. I'm seeing a crazy play where I destroy all their gates next turn, and it's.
I think I need it. I think I need it, and then I'll just.
There is a play next turn where I destroy every one of their gates, and I think I'm gonna go for it. And I kill Ovi. I destroy everything on the board but Edia, but now Edia gets to attack me for 8.
The correct play. Okay.
All right. I have some plays, but they're kind of risky, and I'm trying to find something better. I think we just gotta risk it for the biscuit at this point.
Always.
Yeah. Nothing could go wrong here.
Of course not.
Easy.
Oh my god.
Easy. What, you doubted me? You doubted me?
I was not expecting this. Oh my god.
So now if I attack and get 2 more boosts, I blast again and destroy everything.
Yeah, a beautiful play.
If I miss it, I think I have to quit Balzar forever or something. But
that's a beautiful play.
Oh, I do have to damage myself with Balzar to summon the guard. All right, that is unfortunate. It couldn't have been avoided. It can absolutely be avoided. Okay, wait a second. Because the reason I would summon the guard to destroy your 10 health gate. We have an extra move anyway. So we might as well just put the guard over here. I mean, I guess I might as well just be a berserker. Well, what's the point? Well, what's the point of anything? Well, do I want more magic for next turn potentially? I'm gonna have a lot of magic for next turn. I think we're fine. All right, back to beautiful play, everyone. The crowd goes wild. It is no, it's 9 dice in that gate. It's chilling. All right. The only risk we're taking is that if we get 2 specials, but as long as we don't get 2 specials, and then it's still we're still giving you the 8 range dice on 6, which could very easily hit. But you kind of just have to believe in situations like this. Yep, everything is optimal as I want it. Very happy, couldn't be better. Yep, can confirm. All right.
Alrighty. I want this to be 2 specials, please.
All right, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Burning Rage. The 2 boosting summoners. All right, do that for 2 real quick. And then it's like, but Balthar just like lets me relax, you know, like Balthar lets me be crazy and take risks like this. No other faction. Cool. All right, if this gate stays alive after all that, be very salty.
All right, it's looking good. It's looking good. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
All right. Well, you know,
it's all down
like
to us.
With it, like I did my job as Balzar, you know, like I'm happy with that. I will take that.
We assault just for the YOLO, because why not?
It does appear to do literally nothing, but hop off.
Where's the best place to put this guy? I don't think it matters. Up, down.
Oh, Edia?
Probably Edia up is the best, right? I mean, I'm dead. I don't know. Let's put probably here. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, I mean, there it's kind of hard for me to get more than 2 attacks, I think. And
Oh,
there it is.
that's
Oh, you
bad.
have the willpower too. Oh, you had
Yeah.
4 boosts because you were attacked.
Yeah.
Whatever. I, I
No, no,
I
I liked it.
I am writing that in my books as a win.
No, I agree. I agree. No, that was a sick play. That was a really
uh,
nice play.
yeah,
I'll count that
something.
as a win also.
Yeah. I mean, win-win. There's something just very unique about like only Balzar can do that sort of nonsense where it's just like 2 5 health gates, a full health OV, and a 7 health gate go down in one turn.
Oh no, no, I meant I'm gonna count that as a win for you also.
Oh,
Not me.
okay, good. Yeah, no, as you should.
Willpower. So what is the? I'm curious actually. What are the odds?
Yeah, with the, I hadn't thought about that you would have willpower. With the willpower, it's a lot worse. Yeah, no, let's see. What were your odds here? Attack on 8, hits on bow, and then can I
With burning rage and willpower. But
does it really let you like add willpower? How does that burning
it
rage
says
with
with.
willpower?
I think that's it. So there's
Oh no, I
a.
think that's the odds of
Oh, getting the
getting the boosts.
boosts.
I mean,
Oh, it says wounds on this. I'm assuming it's. So I think you took a good gamble. So it's 46.7% chance. So odds are you'd win.
what do they really change? Okay, so 47. Does it really change when I 47 and then no, it stays 47. I don't think it's accounting for the willpower because if I take it off, it stays at 47.
47. I see. I see.
Um, so it's got to be. I don't know how math works, but
Oh, you're right.
a lot more
Writing
likely to lose with 2 coin flips than one. But don't worry about it. It's a great play, and I stand by it.
No, I liked it. I liked it.
um,
It was a good play.
yeah. I don't know, but that sort of like just like letting loose and just being like, my summoner's gonna die, whatever, it's fine. We're gonna go out with a bang. Like it's hard to take that into a tournament or like not many competitive players are comfortable with that level of risk, even though
Oh,
I mean,
100%.
it can really pop off sometimes.
Or you see the people who bring them, or not the goblin factions and the the cave goblins
Yeah,
and
yeah,
yeah, and tundra orcs. Just like the all go like, because then I feel like the good thing about that is that you have to win some coin flips at some point. Like playing well, coin flipping,
yeah.
you're able to win.
Well, and I do think it like you could really like if you bring Obsidian Dwarfs to the tournament and you get matched against like a really good player playing like Savannah Elves or something or like some like turtley E-cut faction, like you could easily just like carry away a game, like just like right like if you get lucky with Balzar and high roll and just take over the midfield, like it can just be over like that. So like um high risk, high reward.
Agreed. Agreed. No, I agree. I think it's a really cool faction. Like I'm happy it exists. I'm
Yeah,
very happy it exists.
I was like legitimately did not understand. Like I was just like, this faction makes no sense. Why does it exist for so many months? Because I just did not get that you have to not be a scaredy cat in the corner the entire game all the time. That had never crossed my mind.
Yeah, dude, that was fun. You should watch not right now, whenever you have time, but you should watch the game. It's a fun games. The Prophet. I forgot what the other guy's name is. I sent you so many different links today.
Yeah, no, I see it. A game against Profit. I will definitely check it out.
And
Pizza.
see,
Go ahead.
yeah, sorry.
No, that's just reading chat.
Oh, okay. See if you agree. If you watch the game, I spoiler the Swamp Orcs player loses, but I think they could have won if not for one play they did to themselves.
I'm curious. I
Yeah.
might I might watch it on stream real quick
Okay.
after you pop off or you can stay and watch up to you.
I'll stay
I'm curious.
silent. I'll watch you watch it, but I'll stay silent.
Okay. Let's do it. Let's do
Okay.
it. Quick cool down from my victory. Pizza Oven faction, best faction. I couldn't agree. Like the more and more like Swamp Orcs and Pizza Oven. Like I wanna play them both. It's funny because I fought Hans 1 OD player mad defensively. Interesting. I mean, it seems like good OD players know when to like when I watched the Tournament of Champions with Handsome Chad and like Voltbar, like they would just like go crazy aggressive against cloaks or something and be like, how the heck did you do this? And then they would like go defensive sometimes, like just at the perfect moment and like win on the econ game. Um, Cannot out pizza the hut. Damn. All right. So apparently there's a and you're welcome to keep talking to each other. So whatever you want. There's a muglug misplay here. That has been the claim. See if we can spot it. Taking on Prophet, who is known to be quite unbeatable. A legend. Very defensive muglug play. Not what I would do, but I could be bad. I would try to take the fight to the gobbies in this situation.
I'll read. I always see his opponent. I always see on the top of the leaderboard occasionally, but he plays really well.
Who is it? Elrad?
Elrad, yeah.
Yeah.
Elrad, yeah.
Yeah. When did I fought them in some tournament? There's certain names that just get stuck in your head. You see, but like that's the perfect like. Look at how defensive the Swamp Orcs were in that previous turn. I'm sorry, I need to go back even like
mm-hmm.
just like being able to jump from defense to offense in just a second. So this was our previous turn, and it's like it's kind of gross. Like we're just sort of sitting in the back, and then we move up, and now we're in there. So like the ability to as Swamp Orcs like to take a turn, just take a turn off, but then still be able to get the aggression is I love to see it. I feel like that's where it's at. Yeah, Sand Goblins. Go ahead.
No, I really like how Al Red plays this. He uses Drudger's free movement, and it's dead next turn, but it does three damage, right? Might as well. It also it protects your Bog Shaman nicely. And also using Splack, like he uses the first emerge just to get Splack out, which is super cool. So he basically gets 2 free moves. He gets 5 moves a turn, which is amazing for pushing the swamp up. It's very cool.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, the Drudger dies so quickly it feels bad, but I see it.
It also feels more bad because against Sand Goblins because of Scavengers. It's like a free card back, but
yeah, but the swamp is there. The swamp is in your face. I like it. Boom.
So it's not right now, but I won't say when. I'll wait till after the game to tell you when I thought the mistake was.
Yeah, for sure. Ailrad went to 5 on that too. That's so fun. I mean, I guess like you just know that Vine Mancer's dead, so you might as well spend the boost. I feel like I still wouldn't, just in the off chance it survives. Like, no way you could like. Can you really go to 5 attack on a 2 health target and like look at yourself in the mirror at night and be like, surely 4 is enough for like 99% of the time. I'm pretty sure. I love all the equips. We miss and Splack's still alive. Yeah, gotten quite some value out of Splack. I feel like I sleep on Splack. I'm not a huge fan, but like, because normally I'm not spamming the board so much that I feel like I need it, but I definitely see it. Regen, able to get use out of regen. I feel like that's another. Like a lot of times I end up discarding regens because my opponent's not attacking Mug.
But then you can use it on a champion. Yeah, I always forget that also.
Oh, you can. Oh, he used it on a champion. I didn't even miss that. I was like, oh, I guess Mug must have been damaged. Interesting. Yeah, I should consider doing that more.
It's really annoying as your opponent. I mean, any type of healing is always annoying, no matter what.
Yeah. Like, for instance, using ice repair as Krusk.
Oh yeah, yesterday. Yep.
Going big on
Imagine
the
if I had
main
two
gate.
ice repairs.
Imagine what?
If I had two ice repairs.
Yeah, I mean the thing is, I don't even think it's that good. Like, I mean, like
Yeah.
maybe it. Well, honestly, no. Ice repair and Krusk has to be good, right? Like, you repair your fighters. You like if just your whole deck is structures. Like, if ice repair is good in Sfara, it surely can only go up when more of your units are structures.
True.
Well,
This was a little bit unfortunate because he missed a 3 for 2, so he had to use the 2 boost on the witch here. A little bit unfortunate, but besides that, it looks great for Swamp Orcs right now.
yeah. Yeah, I mean, Muglug's definitely up there, but like I'm not worried about anything really. Would take a lot to bring her down. Oh yeah. Let's do it.
Oh, the 2!
The 2 for 2.
2 for 2. That's the best feeling as a Goblins player.
Yeah.
Here it is.
So.
Yep, the so. This poor gate.
7 dice. Interesting. I mean, yeah, I definitely. Oh, and again to just take it down.
Yeah.
Oh, that is beautiful. Yeah, at that point you feel like, oh my goodness, did Mug just attack a 3rd time? That is insane. That is the dream. That is that was such a good turn. Holy crap.
No, Alred played this so well outside of one moment, but I'm not going to say anything.
Outside of skill issue, but. And Prophet, like, not even I always just picture Prophet just like sitting there, just like not breaking a sweat, like super behind. Like, even when I'm like beating Prophet, I'm terrified. I'm like, he's planning something. He's gonna get there. Interesting. Is that it? That well maybe don't. The gate to the left side. Yeah. I don't know. This is the first time I look at something and I'm like, ooh, I don't know about that gate placement. I don't know.
Yeah, that's it for me. These 2 gates are just, I think, complete. I think they're really bad. I think he played so much better than I could, but these 2 gates are just.
What would you think you do one, not the other? You think you just wouldn't come up or something?
So I think it's 2 things, right? I think the first thing is that if you look, he only has 5 cards left, and most likely, like you're not gonna. It's good to have those 2 gates if you can summon things on either side and attack Crust from them. But you only have 5 cards, and Prophet's ahead on the card game, and also cards are super efficient for, especially if you have your upgrades. Like cards are very efficient for goblins, and also like you can see here, Prophet can literally use these 2 gates for cover now.
Yeah, and now Mugla can't attack.
Exactly, and I think he ends up killing his own gate because he just realizes that it's Prophet's using it as a cover.
That's really funny. Yeah, gate placement wins you games and it also loses you games. It can be a real problem.
Also, like, this probably would work against any other faction besides Sand Goblins, because Sand Goblins can summon on their side of the board without gates, so it doesn't like. It matters, but it doesn't matter that much to kill all their gates.
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking at this and I'm like, all right, like I don't love that the gates are in between me and Krusk, but like, it's like, what, Krusk doesn't have any gates, so like, surely we should be fine. But I have
Prophet plays so nicely.
Artifact not fine. Prophet's insane. Prophet is insane. Yep, got Super Krusk going down. I definitely, like, there was a period where it was like, oh, like, I gotta do Super Gate, and now I've definitely come back to, like, Super Gate and also Super Krusk. Like, you gotta have that thruster and the turret on Krusk for the end game. That just, like, just so much value.
Agreed. But look, like, Mug should be taking shots. Like, Krusk should be dead if there wasn't these 2 gates. Like, Mug, there's no chance Mug dies before Crust dies if these 2 gates are not there.
There's so many units, and the gates are just like stopping momentum.
Exactly. Yeah.
Like, Ailrad had just taken complete control of the board. But like I feel like I have lost. I see this and I get flashbacks because I think I have lost games to like this exact thing or a very similar thing of just like look no even that last game like I was just talking about like I was just like this gate to the left and the health forge behind me like it's just not doing it like it's just I don't know how I would do it differently but like I think I would have put the gate behind me or something and maybe the health forge to the left like
Yeah.
um gate placement is
So
are the biggest decisions you make. Yeah.
no, 100%. Even in the Sky Evens game, I'm pretty sure the game would have been. I'm not sure if I won, but it would have been a lot easier for me if I didn't put that forward gate in front. Just like, yeah,
Yeah. Still making it big on Kresk.
that was very well played. I think it comes down. Or I'm not gonna spoil it, but
Yeah. Down to two. Yeah. These are like the most horrifying games where it's just like you just have such an advantage and then you slowly watch your swarm get
Go on.
whittled away. I'm so used to it with fungal dwarves of like I got so many units and just slowly, bit by bit, they deteriorate into nothingness.
Thrusters are doing so much work. Also, so much work.
Thrusters are insane. For the late game, just being able to attack with Krusk and then tuck
Go
behind a
away.
gate, like Krusk would have been dead right now if not for a thruster. It seems like.
Hmm.
I wonder if Mugleg had gone for Uncle Sparks last turn instead of
For Krusk.
Krusk. Yeah. Because now this turn you could finish off Uncle Sparks. Wonder if that would help. It's still looking like Mugleg can go really far with two Bog Shamans. Two Bog Shamans and Mugleg against the world can do work.
Yep. And he still has 2 cards. I forgot what they were, but yeah, they're.
Yeah.
To be fair, also Mug is not rolling the best, but
Yeah, no,
I think this game.
that was the 3 on.
And the one before, yeah. Sorry, go on.
Oh, it's interesting. Prophet's attacking the gate. Interesting. I would have thought go for the shaman. 100%.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
I guess,
Especially with this positioning. Yeah.
I guess just believing in that Cross is going to be able to take it out.
Mm.
Maybe.
I think the odds are on your side, and maybe he's just playing a numbers game at this point.
Detonating the 5 health gate. Interesting. I mean, wow. Wow. So Prophet must have been thinking about like that was literally Prophet detonated that gate like playing around blood there or something.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, but you like surely. Oh my god. Prophet wins this? Are you kidding me?
I mean, this doesn't help right here. This one, Spark's not dying with 8 dice.
This it. How much? It was 8 dice on 5 health.
7. Yeah, 7 dice on 5 health.
Yeah, that's rough. That's rough.
But I mean, it's still incredible he even wins from this position, to be honest.
Yeah, like it's once I didn't know Ailrad had another champ. It's like all right, like then like at least like we're competing for the late game. Wow, this goes down in the annals like as one of the games of all time. Like this is. I love games that just come down to the last little bit. Yep. Oh my god, this is nuts. So. And Silts will go real far too for value. Oh, and like keeping the rider alive.
Yep.
Oh, and Krusk with the thruster it's just so dirty.
Exactly.
The sand goblins just feel like trolls. Like I just feel like I'm trolling my opponent the entire game of just like I once did it with breakers of like, haha, I'm sitting back here, you can't do anything. And then avians, but Krusk is the ultimate of just like I don't know, just sitting on the playground. Just sticking your tongue out at somebody.
Prophet has some amazing Silts play. You'll see coming up. Just very much using it like optimally.
Yeah.
See, also to be fair, Ailrad must be very angry after this game. I mean, I think the gates definitely were. He probably won easy, but he could have easily won this with better RNG also.
Yeah. No. It's super close.
Yep.
Even now, it could. I mean, I guess it's. Yeah, no, this seems over actually. Sills is insane, huh? Sills is pretty good in the end game.
Yep. Gets guaranteed 2 attacks and
I,
protects itself also.
I don't really play her that much. I kind of don't bother. I don't know why you do that attack. I wouldn't have.
Mhm.
Me
Okay.
desperately trying to act like I know what I'm talking about. So huge. I mean, even now with some bad rolls, yeah, no, it's over. Oh, what a game! Yeah, thanks for sending that.
No worries. Yeah, I think I'm pretty sure those 2 gates plus a bunch of bad rolls. Elrad I think played really really well.
Yeah,
Uh,
no, for sure.
and and then yeah, that was the one of the better games I saw. There's one where there's a Sky Avians versus um, Shadow Elves game where Massimo's playing the Shadow Elves and probably should have lost that game, but the Sky Avians gets a really, really bad roll. But it's a really cool to watch just how optimally Sky Avians can be played in terms of, like you said, like pushing back like low health units, bringing them forward, just like having a very nice position, right? And just showing like if they get into formation, it's really tough to break it.
Interesting.
Um,
Oh, against Davood.
yep.
Davood was the semifinal champion of Gen Con tournament.
Oh, cool. Yeah, Dawood played really well. He should have won if it was not for some really bad rolls.
I wonder what sort of dynamic taking the aggressive with Ava. Interesting. I wonder if Ava can play this matchup passively. Um, I guess I'm not getting much of it by just zipping through it, but like some very good steward dice and whatnot. Or
he plays around Zaruk very well, and
yeah,
yeah, he leverages very well. And then he gets he like plays his opportunity. He like sort of he's. I mean, it was very cool because he very much like stays even with the econ game with the Shadow Elves, which is like super cool to see, especially with such a impressive player like Massimo. But you even see here like
yeah.
still like very much in the game. Like here, I would even say he's ahead. But here's the role he missed. And then
Did he miss dice on cylinder to kill?
yeah, Solendar would have died if he rolled semi decently.
Oh no. Did he do let's see. Is it this?
I
Oh, I
think
see.
so.
Well, that would be that's still 7 on 7, so
I think there was another one.
there's another one. All right, keep going. All right, no, you keep saying games, and then I'm like intrigued, and I want to click through it. Oh, is this it? Attacking with Ava on. Oh,
And
yep,
the
yep.
stage. So it's
There it
5
is.
dice on
There it
2.
is.
Yeah.
There it is. Wow, that seems okay. I feel bad clicking that seems like a really interesting game. The dynamics there of Ava flying around is like exactly what you want to see with an Ava game.
Yep.
The aggressive, then back, and I love it. I love it.
Yep. It was a fun game.
Yeah. Well, fun stuff. Thanks for playing and whatnot.
Yeah, that was a fun evening. Thank you.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Glad to get back in it. 3 quick W's. uh,
Yep.
yep. What balls are?
All right.
Yeah. All right. Well, I hope to see you again soon.
Yeah. I'll talk to you later.
All
Bye
right.
bye.
Bye. Uh, tough because Sand Goblins a lot of shift damage. Easy games. Yes. Easy games. We were in there. We got it. Balls are. I love balls are. I want to like. I want people to look at me. I want when they see my balls are like. I want to be Voltoire. Like when I queue against anyone's balls are, I'm like, haha, I got this. But when I queue against Voltoire's balls are, I'm like, crap. I'm scared because somehow like I always underestimate and he always gets me. I've never beaten him. I mean, I've only played him like 4 times. There was a series of games, like 4 games in a row, where Voltoire beat me like every single time. See if I can find it even. Um, and we were queuing back to back because I was we were both just like every time we finished a game, we would queue it again. Okay, it's not the more than twice. Am I thinking about the right person? No, no, it's not Voltoire. Wait, why am I? No, Voltoire did them in the. It's Magnifico, who is. There's too many people. Is this different than him? All right, I forget who is who. Magnifico is Magnifico Voltoire? I'm so confused. It's fine. The point is, Sky Three Ravens versus Obsidian Dwarves loss. This was the first time that I queued like 12 games. I maxed out my public queue games just for fun, just to see like this was me just like seeing how it was, and then I got addicted to it. And every time I lost, I immediately queued another one, and then they also immediately queued another one. Guys Bravers against Obsidian Doors lost. Guys Bravers against Obsidian Doors lost. And then I'm like, all right, I gotta counter queue these guys. Like I was literally like, all right. And when I lost the next one, I was like, all right, time for Polar Dwarfs. Like I don't know why I did Polar Dwarfs, but I lost. And then I lost again. I gotta. So these Polar Dwarfs ones were embarrassing too. Like Balzar just slowly waltzes out. Like just look at this. I'm like, yeah, I'm playing Polar Dwarves. I'm gonna play all of my ice golems. Nothing could possibly go wrong. Sorry, I have to blow my nose. I'm telling you, the aggro factions beat me. um, what could possibly go wrong? What could possibly go wrong about this board state? Oh. Oh. Look at how much value I lost in one turn. Like, uh-oh. And so like it's like okay, the game is over, right? But then this game actually ends up being super close, and I think I even could have won it if I had played something better. Yeah, so like I'm at this point I'm like, okay, I've lost this, but like I might as well try. Well, somehow they didn't kill me next turn. And then we got Jarmoond out, and then like we're actually playing a game somehow. um and then we somehow like this is one of the games of all time. Then we had a Ram, and then we got a Ram shifter. Like this is one of the games where it's like where I was talking about earlier. Voltpar is handsome Chad, some Polish name with CZ. With CZ, what does that mean? Okay, so am I? Did they? Voltpar is handsome Chad. Do you know who? Oh, is Magnifico Sir Handsome? Is that? I think that's where I'm getting confused. Magnifico is Sir Handsome. Oh, yes, that's what you said above. Magnifico is Sir Handsome. Voltpar is handsome Chad. Gotcha, gotcha. Um, uh, like you're trying to get me to pronounce Polish. That's not gonna happen. Um, Volkswagen. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna just make a fool of myself. But so this is like one of those games where I was talking about like where it's like you sort of just keep playing because you feel obligated to, but then you actually like get it, make it out of there. Like if you're looking at this turn, it's like okay, the game is over, right? It's over. Like, but it's just like whatever, I'll play. I'll still do my best, and then somehow opponent just doesn't quite have it, and then I can just get some units out, and then I get the ram shift turn, and now we're playing the game again, and then it keeps going. They wipe my board again somehow. Yeah, okay. See, I play into Volcanic Blast. What am I doing? um, let's watch that. Uh, There's some profit endgame. Yeah, it's hard, but like I think this is I voted for this matchup in the league, and then decided not to play the league. But um, I like this matchup a lot just because like Polar Dwarfs are Polar Dwarfs, so of course they're good. But then like Balzar, it seems like Balzar might be favored in this one, just because Polidors are kind of forced to clump up, and Balzar can really punish that. Any like clumpy faction like Citadels and whatnot. Alright, so Balzar did it again. Balzar took over everything, and then got the parapet out. Alright, again, it's like you look at this and you're like, okay, this is over. Okay, no, this one it is over. This one I lose. Okay, never mind. This one's over by a bit. But you saw we were still in there. The next game gets even closer. um, the next game gets even closer. I still lose. Let's see how this one goes. Do 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 do. All right, so I guess I've learned. I guess I'm just like, all right, I'm still clumping my units, but I'm doing it in the very back. You mofo. And Balzar's like, cool, whatever. I'll just put a gate up there. It's fine. I'll just summon some units at you. So I think at this point, I know to play around Volcanic Blast. And I'm trying very hard. Yeah, like this is very clearly a Ben playing around Volcanic Blast sort of thing. But Balzar, so this game is just like, how is Balzar like Balzar has just been like on the forefront like these last few turns here, and like somehow I've just like failed to do like failed to do anything to him. Like how did yeah, I guess okay, not really, but like it's just like Balzar is just slowly waltzing up like with just like dodging matrix bullets, and somehow Magnifico used to play a great Tundra Orcs too before Obsidian Dwarfs came out. Interesting, interesting. And okay, so we were chilling. Yeah, and then I'm like, okay, I'll put some gates in Balzar's face to like stop them as a threat, which like kind of worked because then they can't volcanic blast. No, but then they just volcanic blasted the gates, and my ice golem. But I think at this point I'm just like, all right, I'm never gonna let all of my like I gotta stop Balzar in his tracks so he can volcanic blast, but he's not gonna volcanic blast everything. I think he volcanic blasted again. Um, no, I guess not. I guess he just attacked. We're still going. We're still going. I think you have to somehow dissuade Baltar in this matchup. Yeah, like damage him, just stop it. Like I feel like I mean like I was thinking about it at the very least. At the very least I was trying to like make it so that what if Balzar blasts, he's not getting all of my units because the last game was quite embarrassing. All right. So this is another it seems like Balzar has just kind of won the value game. Aha! All right, let's watch that. This is well, no, I guess there's not that many units. I remember thinking about this turn a while. I remember fist pumping when I got the 3-on-3 on Volcor. That was that was like everything. And so I think I lose the game here, but like it came down to like chess sorts of end game. Well, I shouldn't spoil it. Um, clear guard, shoot frost mage type of thing. Um, yeah, to like damage Balzar. Ice ram just to get blockers out of the way, maybe. Yeah, yeah, so like try to get I mean that seems like the general strat against Balzar is just like punch him in the face. Alright, we got punched in the face, which isn't good. Seriously? Go for the bear over Svar. Interesting. Well, whatever, fine. We got another ram ship? No, we just have a ram. Um and so yeah, we're down to like last cards. They have one more card. And I think I'm hoping to inactivity damage them or something. Oh, they blow up my gates to stop Nadiana. Yeah, so that was somehow I could have prevented this. Surely, I think somehow I didn't think about oh gates dead now I can't play Nadiana I lose. Still here. I think I was hoping I can tuck behind this gate. Yeah, so I think I did it wrong. Let me see what I would have done. No. Um Yeah, so Balzar goes there. Because I want to tuck both of my units back over here and then just like force Balzar to like take inactivity damage or not be able to chase me. I think what I didn't calculate though is that um there's no way to fully get out of range. The only way to get out of range would have been to go there. No, even there. So yeah, I can't actually get. I was thinking I could outrun Balzar here, but I couldn't. Um, there was in fact not a way to outrun Balzar, which is weird because I'm 2 steps ahead of Balzar. Let me like try to explain that math, how that works. Like you'd think I could outrun Balzar. I guess because fundamentally we're 3 spaces away on Balzar's turn. The only thing is this turn he can't just go there, but still a turn later we're still 3 spaces away. Okay, I justified it. Um, Balzar goes there. At this point, I realize I made a mistake, and just go for the shot. So yeah, very close game at the end here. Um, 6 to the face. Yeah, yeah. Balls are crazy. Yeah, Magnifico kind of terrorized me. Um, with the dwarves over here. But I think that's gonna do it for the stream. Solid 3 hours. I'm hoping to stream more this week. Hopefully, get more people. Jexic, feel free to message me if you got a day off sometime this week or whatnot. Good stuff. Thanks for coming by. I appreciate hanging out. Playing Summoner Wars. Yeah, I'll hopefully be streaming a few times later this week. Hopefully I have a scuffle. Might be taking a break for like Thanksgiving for scuffles at some point. Yeah, no, for sure. Feel free to hit me up on Discord. I would absolutely play some games. 100%. Um, Sweet. Well, thank you everyone for coming by. I will be back soon at some point. Catch you later. Bye.